What's up, Gotcha Gamers, and today I'm here to talk about the new Pure Fiction game mode, my experience going through it, how easy it seems to be for me anyways. Even though I've seen it be hard for some people, or more difficult for some people, I think it is an easier overall game mode, but we're going to get into all my thoughts, and also we're going to get into what characters I think are good, what characters I think are bad for this game mode, or where you might be struggling for this game mode. But first, you might have noticed my room is a new room, if you've seen my face before, and it's pretty bland, so let's fix that really quick. Easy clap. And let's zoom in really quick. Look at that, brand new room, guys, so you don't have to see the copium in the background where there's nothing there until I get more stuff added to the room. Anyways, that's beside the point. Let's actually get into the video now, talking about my experience with Pure Fiction. So, I went into Pure Fiction thinking that, okay, you know, this might be a little bit difficult. It was not. I beat stage 1 through 3 very easily, one fail swoop, all stars on every single stage. Like, it was just super easy. I did auto all 3 of these stages, and I'll get touched on the AI in a second here, because the AI is not it. As you can see on stage 3, we only achieved a score of 66,000. I had to actually turn this off on side 2, because we were not doing enough DPS, and I don't know what the AI was thinking. It kept using Japard's skill and not using Herta's skill at all, so it was very down bad. By the way, guys, my Herta is very low level. I'll show you my Herta and my builds in a second here, what I use for World 4, or I guess the 4th difficulty. But yeah, this stage right here made me go into manual at the end because the AI is dumb. And then the 4th stage did take me 3 times to beat. I failed the first 2 times. I was underscore by about less than 1,000 points. I was 59,000 every single attempt, so it was just a matter of like getting the score up enough to get to 60,000. Now I did say this stage was a lot harder than stage 3 in my opinion, and maybe because of the typing diff. I didn't have Serval leveled up. I was using my Jingyuan. My Jingyuan's not that well built, I don't think anyways. Argenti kind of carried the first half for me, but yeah, we're gonna hop into the builds in a second here. But I do see how stage 4 could cause people some problems, because the first weakness is against ice and physical. Like, so you need to have either an ice DPS build or a physical, and you don't have Jingliu in your account, then Yangqing's not going to work very well. I'm not going to lie. Single target DPS in this game mode do not work that well. Like, just use AoE. You need AoE characters, right? So if you didn't pull for Argenti, you don't have an AoE physical character. If you didn't pull for Jingli, you don't have an AoE ice type character. So you're probably going to struggle in this. And with this, I would recommend upgrading Herta. Herta is absolutely a banger character. I actually beat this stage with 32,000 points. Of course, I do have Argenti on my account, but she was doing like 100k for the for follow-up attacks sometimes, and is doing very high damage for her follow-up attacks, because that's where the most of her damage comes from. I'll show you my build on her really quick. She's level 70. Her light killing is level 60. Is it an S1 as well? We're also using level 6, and level 5 traces. Obviously, she's E6 because you get her E5 for free. Then, of course, my bad luck, or I used to say bad luck, I pulled her E6. But I have her E6 now, and it's going to be really good as far as helping me out. But you can get her up to E5, which just increases her damage by a lot. I mean, E4 does increase that follow-up damage. So, like, there are things you can do here to really increase the follow-up damage. I'm running around a full break set because I was running over the Ruan Mei before this, and she was working out really well with the break set. I would probably swap this break set out if you're not running it with Ruan Mei, just to get some more damage for him, some extra damage. Maybe like the follow-up set I think could be really, really beneficial here, because she does follow up so many times that you could probably get that very close to max buff every single time you get it. So I think this right here could work also as far as planner set I use Glamoth. I'll be making a full build guide on Herta in the future. I don't want to go too much in the depth of this, because I do think Herta is actually a really solid unit for the new Pure Fiction game mode, and hopefully she stays this way through future Pure Fiction instances when they come out, right? But anyways, yeah, my team was pretty scuffed. I did have trouble with difficulty 4, and this is where I think you might be having trouble at, is probably difficulty 4. Like, say you pulled for Jingliu, right? You have Jingliu, but you don't have like a Herta, or you don't have a Jingyuan. You could technically use Serval on the bottom side for this bottom guy here, or even Herta as well. Herta is a really good option here. I haven't built my Herta yet. It would probably have saved me on side 1, run her and Topaz together. I think it would have been absolutely amazing to die for even. But yes, that's exactly what I ran here. I'll be showing some background footage, obviously, throughout this video of me just beating the stage. So you can just look at that, I guess. It's a nice little eye candy, you could say. Anyways, I do want to go ahead and talk about what I think could be better with Pure Fiction. Obviously, the difficulty is low and is good for free-to-play players, and I enjoy where the difficulty is at. I don't have any complaints really about the difficulty at all. I'm not gonna lie. My complaints come from the AI, and it's not even with Pure Fiction. It's the AI. The AI is dumb because when I was using Argenti, it was like, oh, let's save up his ult all the way to his max level ult when that's just not the play for this. Or it goes, hey, Yorua Mei gets her ult up with one basic attack in her turns right now, but let's go ahead and hit Argenti's ultimate right now, or hit this ultimate right now. Or, you know, Bronya's on your team, but let's never use her skill. And on top of that, let's go ahead and use Herta's skill, but not use Argenti's skill at all. Let's let him basic attack. Even though your Herta's level 70 and your Argenti's kitted out the wazoo. Fix the AI. That's what I asked for. And one more thing that I asked for is a different variation of buffs here. Like, I understand, like, the buffs are here to kind of correlate with what the recent characters are, or the recent banner characters are. But I'll keep it a buck. The only one here that's really worth using is Rapture with Argenti, or maybe even with Jing Liu if you're able to get a lot of kills and regen a lot of energy, right? Like, overall, most of this is it's not that good. Like, it's like other characters don't really take use of many of these, right? So I wish there was more, like, I guess comp specific or team specific, character specific like add-ons here that maybe would help like a class of characters. Maybe like have a character specific one, a class specific one, and a type specific one. I think that could be a really interesting concept here, instead of doing it like this where realistically you only use Rapture on Argentia. You could use Erupt on the other characters that have really low ult costs, like Herta. So that's my opinion on that. But kind of going back to the run that I actually beat this on, I didn't use any sustains here. On this team, I used literally no sustains. Obviously, my Jing Yuan died. You'll see in the video at some point probably. And my Topaz was at 4 HP when we won this battle. So, I mean, we came very, very close to not getting this score again. So I feel like your characters do need to be built somewhat good. Like, let's be real here, guys. The enemies only have a level 85 level cap here. So it's nothing like MOC right now where the enemies are much higher level than you and you have struggled doing DPS. The problem here is doing enough AoE DPS to really get the job done, or getting ultimates up fast enough to spam those ultimates, spam the shatter for this particular one, right? So I kind of hope they change, like I said before, these instances here, the cacophonies, whatever they're called. I kind of want that to be changed. Overall, though, I feel like this is a pretty easy game mode and a pretty fair game mode for a lot of free-to-play players, right? Because you can level up Herta and get... She's a top-tier unit in this, I'm not going to lie. Herta is a top-tier unit. Serval is a top-tier unit, which you get completely for free as well. Even someone like Asta could work because Asta just hits the enemy so many times and like has like an AoE-like attack. So, I mean, like, there are a bunch of units here that could definitely work for your account. Just use AoE and you should be decently fine. As far as the rewards go, I do enjoy how the rewards are separated. They're only separated by 1 star now versus by 3 stars. So say in MOC you could only get 1 star on stage 12 or whatever and 1 star on stage 11. That means you're still not getting any extra rewards if you're able to 1 star both of those stages, because you need another star to actually get the final or get another set of rewards, right? Whereas with this one, every star you get, every damage threshold you meet, you actually do get a reward. I really like that. And on top of that, obviously, whenever you beat them or go through them, you do get the XP books as well, which is just extra XP to level up for the characters. Actually, I really don't think it's extra XP. I think you'd probably get more if it was MOC, right? Because yeah, I think, is it? Hold on, let me check. You're on the same rewards. I mean, you get 2 per stage on this one, you get 6 per stage on this one, so you get triple the rewards here. So I think it's fine. It all equals out to be 12 anyways. That's my current thoughts on this Memory of Chaos or Pure Fiction game mode here. I think it's really good. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. Have you beaten Pure Fiction? Do you guys want me to make a video, like an in-depth video on how to actually beat this game mode and like things you should go through to that you could maybe use to beat this? Or have you already beaten it? Is it an easy clap for you? Because I'm watching over here a stream on my left-hand side by my buddy TTV Copsor, and he was struggling. He just built his Herta to help him beat this game mode. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this short little unedited video, because I kind of want to get my thoughts out there on this Pure Fiction game mode, and then we can start off with the how to build Kafka guide and other guides like that. Also, the winner, or I guess the character that won the giveaway, has already been decided, which is Black Swan. Black Swan will be the next giveaway we do. So 2 weeks before her release, we will actually be putting information up in the Discord. So you need to subscribe to the channel and join the Discord if you want to join that giveaway. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Later, bye-bye.